Hey guys, Daniel Bates with Real Estate Tomato and Redesign Blogs. Today I wanted to show you a kind of an update. About a year ago I did a video here talking about the different business directories. And so each of the search engines, Yahoo, Bing, Google, they all have these directories where you can add your business information. And again, like I stressed in the first video, you have to check with your broker to see if this is something that they want you to be doing, because if there's an office that has 500 agents in it and they all put in their own little listing and there's now 500 businesses basically at one location, it can actually impact the way that Google looks at the business as a whole and kind of hurt everybody else. And so check with your broker if that's something that you need to do. But basically what we're talking about here is when somebody does a search for specific specific location, or if I'm just located in a specific area and I just do a search for realtors or real estate agents, then often you're going to see these little pop-ups where Google breaks out the local businesses. Another example is on the Google Maps you'll often see, and so this is the actual, when you click on a Google map of an item, what you actually see. And so this new place, google.com/places, will allow you to manage these. You've always been able to manage them, but one of the newest things that I've noticed on here is that they're actually giving you some analytical information as well. This is very much based on Google Analytics, but you can see the number of impressions and the actual click-through rate for each of these things. And so don't get down if your click-through rate is low. You can see that I'm doing about 10% or less, and so my click-through rate is very low. But also keep in mind that sometimes people will see the phone number and give you a direct call even though they didn't actually click on it. In any event, and they could have also just scanned on past and found the results down here. So the impressions is obviously going to be much higher than your actions. But once again, if you actually click on one of these, it's going to take you to a very similar screen to what Google Analytics information shows you. You do not have to do anything to see this. Google's automatically tracking. And you can see some information on the side here, but most importantly, it's actually showing you what search queries people are doing. So for me, 111 people did a search for vacation rentals, at which point one of my, this Palmer's Point vacation rental appeared on a screen such as this. So people got the impression of my site. You can also see how many people I actually converted and what the conversions were made up. So did they click on a map? Did they click for driving directions? Or what most people did was actually visit my website. So it shows the importance of making sure that you've got a URL in this basic listing. If I go back here, you can see my total listing here, and then it's got the URL. You can also do a couple of neat things in here. You can add coupons. I guess most real estate agents aren't going to be putting 50% off buyer's agency or anything like that, but the coupons feature is neat. You can also do add updates, and so I just added an update, and it expires 30 days from now, but it says McClellanville's #1 rental source visit site for more homes. So that just kind of lets people know, hey, this isn't the only listing. Even though I haven't added all of my rental homes, the reason why is because these are homes that may be off the market tomorrow. And so I don't generally put other people's properties in a directory such as this unless I know that it's going to be a long-term thing. This happens to be family-owned property, so I felt that it was okay for me to do that. But keep these things up to date if you do add it. This isn't for listings, more for your business though, and so make sure that your telephone number and everything stays up to date. Anyway, once again, it's google.com/places if you want to check that out, and that basically just forwards you on to another location. If you have any questions on this, feel free to email Molly at realestatetomato.com. Thanks.